You know, I'm trying to put it into words how I'm feeling right now. So here's what I want you guys to do with me. I want you guys to think back. Think back to the start of training camp. Think back to the start of the season on opening day against the Washington Redskins. And I just want you guys to think. Think about how you were feeling at that time. Think about how, when you looked at this team, what did it make you think? How did it make you feel? Because for me personally, I looked at this team and I said, man, Alshon, Deshaun, Nelson Agholor is back in the slot. Zach Ertz coming off a monster year. Dallas Goedert going to be in his second season, going to grow as a player. We got Jordan Howard, pound the rock type of guy. Miles Sanders, the explosion, the wow factor. And this depth. And then you look at the defensive line, you had Fletcher Cox. And you had Malik Jackson. You had Tim Jernigan behind him. Then you had Brandon Graham coming back. You had hopeful for Derek Barnett to be this beast. And now, and think about how you felt after game one. Yeah, it was a little bit rocky. Yeah, okay. So they didn't play the preseason, so they had to get their kinks out. They had to work it out. But they were able to fix and do what they need to do, and they came back and they beat the Washington Redskins. And now I want you to think about yesterday. Matter of fact, not even yesterday. Today. How are you feeling today? Because the word that I think that comes to my mind is disappointment. Disappointment. Because me personally, I was here. I was like, yo, we about to have a fun season, man. We about to be one of the best teams in the NFL. Now I'm just here. And yeah, we beat the Bears yesterday. Mitch Trubisky's trash. The defense of the Bears is to be respected. We only put up 22 points. Probably should have been more than that, but to the Bears' credit. And then today, Deshaun Jackson. It's reported he's going to get the surgery now. It's reported he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. Disappointment. Do you see the time frame? About 6 to 8 weeks. He came back, what, week 9? Was it? Let's see. Week 10, week 2, he didn't play that week. I don't really count that. Week 2, week 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So about 8 weeks. You could have had the surgery. And then, by the time we came back from the bye to face the Patriots, we would have been fine. It would have been over and done with. He would have had an extra week of rest. But now, no. He wanted to wait. He said, oh, I can come back to rehab. I'll be back in 2 weeks. All right, 2 weeks. Deshaun Jackson's going to be back. Well, I'm waiting. All right. So he's not playing against the Vikings. All right, fine. 2 weeks. All right. So that's what? That's the Lions game and the Packers game. Okay. That's 2 weeks. We don't really need him against the Jets. All right. Cool. We got him for the Vikings game. All right. Oh, he's not playing against the Vikings? Oh, he gonna be back for Dallas. That's more important anyway. Okay. Dallas. Okay. Oh, he's not playing against Dallas. Oh, surely he gonna play against the Bears. I mean, not the Bears, the Bills. That's the goal. Oh, he not playing. Oh yes, Deshaun Jackson's back right before the bye week. Oh, we could have tested him out a little bit to see how we go. Oh man, perfect timing coming back. Perfect time. Oh, he only played about 4 snaps. Well, what's going on? Equipment issue? Nah, it don't take this long for no equipment issue. Oh, this man done. And now we find out today he getting surgery. So his season's basically done. I'm done, man. I mean, well, I've been done anyway. I mean, like I said, my expectations were here. I was thinking Super Bowl. I'm thinking championships. I'm thinking, yo, we gonna be flying high to here. And my friend Natty, me, we're texting him. We always text. We get a little bit of arguments here and there, but for the most part, you know, that's my boy. And it's just a passion that I have and he has. It's just, I see things a little bit more clearly for what they are, and he kind of lives in a fantasy in a way, you know. So today he's like, the Eagles, they gotta run the table. He said, they gotta run the table. And I said, you sleep if you think they're gonna run the table, because they're not. And he's like, well, Doug Peterson knows that we gotta win every game now. And I'm like, well, just because he knows don't mean it's gonna happen. I said, realistically, we could beat the Patriots some way, somehow. But after watching last night and them getting stomped, I'm kind of scared now. Like, I know they're gonna be clicking. They about to remind the world, oh, that's just one game, bro. No, we are who we say we are. You remember Tom Brady throwing for 500 yards in the Super Bowl? Oh, he about to throw about 600-700 yards. He about to have the best game. He about to have the best game of the season. And the defense, shoot, they're probably gonna have a shutout. Then we got Seattle. Yeah, he says Seattle ain't got no defense. Did you see what Buccaneers did to them yesterday in Seattle, mind you? Yeah, but they got Mike Evans. They got Mike Evans. We ain't got no Mike Evans. We don't even got an Alshon Jeffrey because he keep dropping passes. He don't want to do anything anymore. I don't know what the heck happened. I mean, the dude was great last year, but all of a sudden now it's what? What happened in the span of about, let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. What happened in about a span of 7-8 months? Can anyone tell me what happened? Nelson Aguilar just continues to regress. Matt Collins is a waste of space. J.J. Arcega-Whiteshead can't even get on the field. Oh, but we didn't want to trade a second-round pick for Robbie Anderson. Why? Because we wanted to wait for Deshaun Jackson to come back. Oh, because he's close. He's close. Oh, he's getting his speed back. And then 4 plays later, he's done. And now he's getting surgery. Disappointment. This team just does not care. I mean, how could you work in Philadelphia and not think about the fans? The fans are what? Philadelphia is the fans. They love the Eagles so much. It's ridiculous. Everything else, be darned. Forget about everything else. It's all about the Eagles. In that 16, 17 week span from September to January, it is all about the Philadelphia Eagles and the love and the passion that the fans in Philadelphia have, that the fans who don't live in Philadelphia have. It's about, so how could you make these dumb shit not get it? At the start of the season, we were like, oh man, we're going to be rolling. We didn't foresee this, okay? It's not Howie Roseman's fault, okay? We didn't foresee this. But as the season unfolded and you saw the problems that were there, why didn't you go out and get some trade? Oh no, you want to wait for dudes to come back. You want to listen to Deshaun Jackson. You know, maybe Doug Peterson needs to put his foot down and say, no, go get the surgery. So by the time you come back, which will be after the bye, you'll be ready for the Patriots down this stretch. Maybe the outcome is the same. Maybe everything that happens. Because, you know, we're just waiting for Deshaun Jackson to come back. But we would have been waiting for him regardless. But no, now that we really need him the most, now when we have to win some games, he's not available. Disappointment. Do you realize, again, how much this team means to this fan base? I mean, the Eagles had grown men and women crying on their knees when they won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. That's how much this team means to this city. We had grown men and women going to graves to the old family members and friends and saying, bro, or whatever, we finally did it. We did it. We won. We won the Super Bowl. We beat Bill Belichick. We beat the GOATs, the Patriots. We beat them. Disappointment. How could you go from that to this? How is it that for some strange reason, it's not a coincidence when one season after another, it's injury after injury after injury. I get it. Football, you're playing football, you're gonna get injured. It's part of the game. I get it. But when it's the same thing, lower body injuries, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And the thing is, the funny thing is, excuse me, the funny thing is, they got a new medical staff, but for some reason, they making the same mistakes. Misdiagnosing. You should have pushed for this. You should have said, Deshaun, get the surgery. Now we're stuck. And now two things, now let me tell you, two things are about to happen. Two things are about to happen. Either one, because Doug Peterson admitted today, he basically said the wide receivers suck. He didn't say it, but he said it. He said it in those words, but he said it. He basically said the wide receivers suck. They ain't giving us nothing. So now on top of that problem, Deshaun's gone. So now only one or two things are going to happen. Either the Eagles are going to bring back Jordan Matthews, which doesn't make any sense, but they're either going to bring back Jordan Matthews, who's a slot guy, so that means you're taking Nelson Aguilar out of the slot and putting him on the outside, which makes him even a worse player than he already is, because we can't track a darn thing. Oh, I lost it in the lights. He's got to be wide open to catch a ball, but even when he's wide open, he still can't catch the ball. He won't die for it, won't nothing. So either two things are going to happen. Either they're going to sign Jordan Matthews, which would make no sense. Oh, let's just bring back Jordan Matthews, because, him and Carson, they like this. Sometimes that don't matter. He's limited, and he's a slot guy. So again, you're either going to take Nelson Aguilar and put him out there on the outside, which will make things worse, or they're going to do nothing. They're going to do nothing, and they're going to stick to what they have. And by doing that, you're surrendering the division to the Dallas Cowboys. And I am sick and tired of losing to the Dallas Cowboys. We have lost to them 4 straight times. 4 straight times. Is it 4 or is it 3? I think it's 3. There was a 17 at the end of 17, and then it was both games last year. Okay. We lost to them 3 straight times. We haven't beaten them in over 2 years. I will be darned if we lose to Dallas Cowboys the 3rd time. But it looks like we're trending that way because the Eagles keep making the same dumb mistakes. You know what Doug Peterson said today? He said Andre Dillard has been playing great. But when Jason Peters is ready, he's going to come back. Why? Darren Sproles, Miles Sanders, and Jordan Howard are killing it. But then you put then you put Darren Sproles in there, and the offense just sucks. It slows down. It has no rhythm. Why would you put him in there over Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard? We have a 1-2 combo punch. It's not 1-2-3 like in the Super Bowl year. It's a 1-2 combo punch, and it's working. So why would you put Darren Sproles in there? Doesn't make any sense. You clearly see we need some wide receiver help, but you say, let's wait for Deshaun Jackson to get back. Disappointment. This team just does not care. They just don't care. And I can't imagine why. I cannot imagine why. This fan base is loyal. They love you. They cheer for you. They will do virtually anything. They wear those green, black, and white colors with pride. They even have a freaking song. No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. We're from Philly. Philly. No one likes us. We don't care. That's how much they care. So why don't we get that same love and respect and admiration back? I don't get it. I don't get it. You'd rather sit there and not pay a second round pick for Robbie Anderson, who would be a blessing in disguise. But you're not going to do it. So now what? What can they realistically do? They can go out and they can get a Mike Wallace. They can go out, maybe try and convince Torrey Smith to come out of retirement. They could go out I mean, I don't know who else, because we need a speedster. We don't need another Alshon type like receiver like AJ Green, or though we can't get him anyway, or a Dez Bryant. That would make no sense. But there is one thing they can do, but they won't do it. They can bring in Antonio Brown. They can bring in Antonio Brown. But they won't do that either. Because they're surrendering. Because watch, we're on Jordan Matthews' watch right now. Because that's who they're going to bring. Oh, we need some wide receiver help. What are we going to do? Let's just bring in Jordan Matthews. He knows the offense. He'll help. Really? He's going to help. Really? Just watch. Just watch. The Eagles will bring in Jordan Matthews and they'll say, see, you said we need a wide receiver. Here you go. Jordan Matthews. Really? Jordan Matthews. Okay. Okay. Disappointment. I love the Eagles with passion, but you got to be realistic. And realistically, this team, this organization, they need to prove to me that they want it. I have absolutely no confidence that the Eagles are going to beat the Patriots in 2 weeks. I darn sure know for sure they're going to lose to Russell Wilson. And even if it gets to the point where we can still win the division by beating the Dallas Cowboys, they'll probably end up losing that game too. So I have absolutely no confidence whatsoever. I don't have it in this medical staff. I don't have it in these coaches. I don't have it in this team. I just don't trust them. And that is sad. That is sad. Disappointment. That's all they've been doing for the past 2 years. 500 team. Disappointment. Everyone want to wish Deshaun Jackson good luck and a speedy recovery. Yeah, sure. Hope you get better, bro. But you cost us the season. I want you to realize that. By you being selfish, I'll be back in a couple weeks. You missed about the time the surgery says you're going to be fully recovered. That's about the much time as you missed. Disappointment. You know, there hasn't been a repeat NFC East winner since we did it. And now it's going to be the Dallas Cowboys. Congratulations. Congratulations. Disappointment.